All right, guys, welcome in. Here's a trade that I took. We are looking for a turnaround. We're in 5 minutes. Today was a rough day because today I tested for my Krav Maga black belt. So I think I'm just going to make this one trade and call it a day if it wins or loses. I kind of already was a little emotional on my last position. I didn't record it, but I took a trade and it kind of started going the wrong direction. I doubled it up, and so I won and lost one. As you can see, that's right here. One lost. Okay. Or lost one. Either way, one lost. It wasn't like a big deal. But this one looks really good in the 5 minute. I mean, other than some minor retraction that I thought it might do, but I was looking at this line right here and I was really thinking it was going to push that out and push that down. And I think it still could. If we look at it in 3 minutes, it doesn't look like it's still playing on this line. This is the line it's playing on right here. Okay. So I kind of, maybe my trade was early, but I'm not really sure because I do think it is going down. Maybe this is just a little reprise in the down movement. If it goes ahead and stays off this line right here, stays off breaking this line, this is important. This line right here is kind of important because you got boom, boom, boom. It's hit that a bunch of times and went back down. So it's got 2.5 minutes. I don't want to see it climb. I've seen charts do this before where they just climb that bottom line all the way up and they just keep going up. Maybe it is a continuation of the chart, but it's possible. It looks like it's definitely possible that it can go down. It's still got 2.5 minutes. It's kind of in this weird space. This is looking at 10 seconds. Anyway, join the Music City Trader Tribe or go and get the free charts because I've got my charts here. I'll probably open up my charts in Excel. So I need to write this down. I think this is still either direction. You know what I mean? I really think this probably might be either direction. It's kind of stuck in this lower mode, but then again, it did get below that line too. So I don't want to get I don't want to microanalyze it too much. But this is internal pressure. This internal pressure bounced up, then it bounced down, it broke through. That's really good. Broke through right where I needed it to. I think it's going to reach back down to here, and maybe it's going to go there. It's got 1.5 minutes. Let's look at it in 30 seconds. I do want it to break this bottom line. This bottom line is now my new line of idea, It could go either way. This trade is 1.5 minutes, could go either way. It could break down below this lower line. Or it can consolidate. If you look at it in terms of a consolidation box, I'm kind of in the middle of this box. If I can get one single win today, I will quit because today was my Krav Maga test and I was in a Chinese circle of death. I don't know what they call it, a Chinese circle of death, but basically I was in a circle of death where 6 people, I think it was 6, actually it would be 5 because there were 6 of us in class. Man, stay below this line. This is a really good sign that it broke below that line, but I need it to stay below that line. I need it to stay below this line right here. This is where I want it to stay below. It's only got 1 minute left, so as long as it kind of struggles here, and it has been struggling here, it's not struggling as much as I want it to, right? It's kind of it did make a little bit lower section there, and it got outside the box. Well, if it stays outside the box for one more candle, all it's got to do is have a little bit of fight right here, and then we can have another win. It's just got to have a little bit of a fight there. Okay, so it is fighting. I'm opening up my chart. Oh, thank goodness it's fighting. It's got a little bit of a fight right there. That's how I felt, man. Today I was just exhausted. I didn't even think I was going to get through the first hour, and I was just exhausted. And there you go. That's a win. And I said if I win this one trade, I would just be done for today, and I think that's going to be it right there. So I'm going to look at this over here. Look at it in 5 minutes. It's really tempting to take another trade, but I just don't have it in me, guys. I don't have it in me. This could stop here. It could bounce up. It could go up or down. I really got to. My son's doing his test today for brown, for youth brown belt. Youth brown. I think it's brown. Youth. So August 17th, I don't know what I did there. I think I did 2 wins, actually. Yeah, I think I did. This is wild. TJ. Okay. And I think this was about 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 9 o'clock a.m. I don't know why it's doing that. So this is 9 a.m. And then I had a win and a win. Okay, so that was it. And then today I really had a win, a loss, which was and then a win. So that was a double up. This was green belt testing day right here. Just one win and finished. So it is a win because it's $126 profit today. This is 357, a lot later than what I usually a lot later than what I usually even trade. Right, it's usually in the morning. But I mean, I've done pretty well with my strategy, at all time frames. To be honest, I mean, I don't feel like I think the 6:30 a.m. time frame is really nice because the charts move really, really well. But that's it. If you want this chart, you can go to musiccitytrader.com. Make sure you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, look at that. It did what I thought it was going to do. It's even in 5 minutes. It's breaking far down. So I made a good call there. That was a nice little touch pullback, and it did exactly like it did, almost like textbook what I was going to do. This was a textbook win on a trend break. That was a textbook. Okay, I don't even know how it could get any better than that right there. In the 10-minute, it still looked like it was crossing down. Now the only problem is there was like a little line of support, maybe like right in here. It was that green candle. So I was kind of banking that it was going to break that, and it did. And I could have taken another trade, and on another day where I had more in me, I probably would have. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So that's it for today's show. Thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you subscribe. And if you want to start trading in the new year, we're going to start trading futures. So it's going to expand.